We can go back here, or we can go all the way back here. I'm going here. I think we'll save the whole other side for once we're done with this side. I think that's the approach I want to take. But that means we gotta go back to this. This is the one you did first. Okay. This is gonna get nutty. Can I skip this? Ah, let's refresh. It's been a while.
What is this place?
So, what has happened? Nope. The intro stuff. Suzuki woke up. We interrogated Iris, right? And that's how we ended up here? Right.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
We did really bad on this one because I didn't really have a grasp on the mechanics yet. I think we'll do a lot better this time. The Ota one and the Mayumi one were very, like, video gamey. You had to really, like, be smart with your points, but, like, it kind of streamlined it.
A CRT TV.
Okay, interesting. Is this the... What did we do the first time? I think it's literally this. This might just be the split.
TV.
What did I do? I think I hit it. Let's find out. Yeah, we didn't see this. What the...
Stop!
We did not see this. That's a strong start.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
Oh, come off it.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
You did this first, Will? This feels like it's gonna be, like, gigantic to the, like, lore implications. Mirror. Torso. Like, why would she know this? She...
A full body mirror.
We went from, like, down in the dumps to just, like, terrified. Punch might be a good idea. Strangle it? I do not want to.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Oh. So the most cost-effective thing I could do I guess I could check the doors, but by the time I get over there.
A full body.
So we could punch and then...
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I'm
No,
not.
I don't think you have the strength to break it.
So I'm like,
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
we just needed the timing.
What was the point of that?
Okay.
A torso.
No, no, no. There's no emote like that. Oh. Okay.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
Okay. My skin's crawling. TV Steiner. Beat it to death. Beat what to death?
A
The
drug
TV?
bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Chug. Ah, what the heck? Bottoms up.
Do not pressure me, Date,
Pressure you?
into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
Tate.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
Get him!
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Alright, well that's a 20 on the board.
4 minutes.
Hey boss, keep it down. This is terrifying. I guess maybe we hit the TV.
An old television.
Hit.
Iris,
Clover would have
what
sipped
is
it.
all this?
She'd have taken a big slam. Oh, that wasn't it.
An old tel-
AI rights?
It's the world beyond, Date.
It's just static.
My generation has never seen static.
Right. You're only 5 years old.
Do not measure my age on the same scale as a human's. My mental age is 10 times that.
Mature woman, huh?
An old television.
3 minutes, Dante.
Maybe we turn the dial and then hit it?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Oh.
It appeared to be the second victim.
There were 2 people.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Was she maybe a witness?
Indeed.
I can't have
The
been
oil
her.
drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Wow, we're already running a long time. This one's hard. Gas canister, shelf. A lot to mess with. Much to consider. Well, I guess we just beat the torso.
torsos.
Oh, yeah. Well, this should be good enough.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Can't wait to put this song
You
on
have
the
less than 2 minutes,
playlist.
Date. Hurry.
Worn out reference book. Well, it's worn out. Okay, TV. I think I have this figured out. Shoot to death. Okay.
Old-fashioned TV.
They're gonna show us what to do, probably. Oh, here we go.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Who is the menacing the red in the background?
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She could just be like obsessed.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on here.
Date, we have no
The
direct
red, the
evidence.
dead, and the killer.
For
Yeah.
now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Torso. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I don't need a torso. I'm also gonna need a gun though. Yeah, I feel like that's what we're dealing with here. It can't be the book. Oh, well, 10's pretty good. We could read it. I want to see what it says, and then we'll throw
It
it.
has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Oh!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs. Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects. And to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
Maybe the shelf? Didn't we find the gun and the oil drum last time? Gun. Oh, simple enough.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Come here. Jump. Now let's try it.
Weekly Shonen?
Oh!
Don't say it.
This game's funny.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
They're just doing bits. Are these all interactable? Shoot, I know the shelf is interactable. I'm wasting time. Is it not? We're wasting time.
You have 1 minute left.
Shush. Throw book, throw bottle, locker. Checked off. Yeah.
A drug bottle that...
No, it can't be that. Table? How gun? What else? There was investigate, right?
A rev... It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Maybe throw the book. And the locker's checked off because I interacted with it on the other path. But didn't it do something? I mean, the check is making me think I don't have to try anything else. I'm gonna try throwing the book because that did something in the other timeline. So
An illus...
we're very close to being out of time here.
Fly away now. It disappeared.
Maybe it wasn't that special.
Is that a different TV? Is that the same TV? Is this a different TV? Oh, shoot. What's left? I just don't feel like it's
A
this.
common gas canister.
Oh, jeez. We're gonna be out of time after this. Open the valve? That doesn't sound helpful. Alright, let's try it.
It's rusted shut.
Alright, we're out of
Cannot
actions.
open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
We're out of time. So let's get some data.
An operating table.
Perform surgery.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
We did surgery on a grape.
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Your mother.
Date, we're out of time.
Damn. What the hell is this place?
Well, that stinks. This is a tough one.
You have
We're
less than 2
really
minutes,
tight on
Date.
time.
Hurry.
So we definitely have to go to the TV again. TV Stinner.
An old...
What's up, Com? Kind of winning. We got the Ota ending.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Now we're in Manga S.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possible... Date, we have no direct evidence.
Right.
Was that the locker? I guess it is the locker. No, the Ota ending was actually the most wholesome thing this game could have done. It made me tear up a little.
Just a lock.
Okay, I think we do this. It was also really sad. Yeah, this happened. Yeah, okay.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Here we go. Tom and Jerry over here. Oh, yeah? No, we're there's some crazy stuff happening. I think the song is conveying it well. Where are we going? Split. Whoa! Kaboom! What? This is funny. The boulder. Oh my god. I hope the gun just like falls. Oh.
That is...
Am I still allowed to call him my soul link? Problematic fave, right?
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killing.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
I mean, they did say, like, this was kind of obvious. I think they wanted it to be because the way the characters were talking to him all along. They were like, no, Dante, it definitely isn't the same guy. He's like, why not? Well, we can't tell you that, but don't worry about it. Just trust us on this one. What are you looking at, Peter? Peter, what are you looking at? That's a lot of text. I'm getting Peter out of the way first. There's no way he progresses.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice.
Why's that?
After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely. I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can.
Peter?
Don't worry about it.
It's a brag,
Just
Peter.
trust me.
What if? Huh? Testing the waters.
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they
What's
expect.
happening in there? Pokemon Coliseum? What would it be? It would be Date doing a Joe face. Peter.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories.
What are you saying, Peter?
That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are
Insomnia,
so
get it?
useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know. It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C.
Shut up, Peter.
This, of course, means that Dream D
That's
is a
not an
fictional
equation.
event.
What is this, first grade? Get out of here with that. That's fake science. What are you, a kindergartner? Get out of here.
However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
That's kind of where I'm leaning. I mean, she was a kid. There's no way, right? I mean, I guess... How long ago was it? 4 years? I guess she wouldn't have been... It's possible. No.
Pewter, you said that memories happened in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones.
What about false memories, Peter? Did he say he drank an elixir? Did he say it, Peter? Was it real? Did we make it up? Well, let's check on Netflix.
If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Yeah. I have no camera, but I want you to know I leaned on my mic.
Date, can you turn on the TV? Videodrone is about to start.
Oh, video drone.
What's Videodrone?
You haven't seen Videodrone? It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen it, and that's not a TV anyway.
Monitor off. Monitor on. You guys got Science Boy on this thing?
Hey, did you hear something just now?
What the fuck?
It must be in your head.
You hear that? You hear that, boss? Boss? What's that? Where's my X-ray button? Something's in there. Peter? I can't do this. I'm too scared. Something's going on over there. We gotta check it out. Boss, you go first. Something green. Was it just boss? I think it was just boss. Let's talk to your ankle.
Didn't I tell you?
What the?
The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago.
6 years. Okay.
There has
So
to be
Iris
some
would have
kind
been
of
what?
connection.
12? Right? Yeah.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Okay, boss. Hey, there's someone in the locker over there. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Really?
Whatever you say. Peter, are you hearing this? You're not even trying.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four? Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
Fine.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Is she in the locker?
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
Yeah, what's up with that, boss?
The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Get out of here, Peter! Peter! Get out of here!
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
That's his left eye in the glass.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Oh, thank you, boss. Alright, let's get in here.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
No?
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Summarize for me. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Peter. What else is new? These two are not on our side. They don't help at all.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Finally, someone who can give me some answers.
Got it.
Oh, buckle up.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
And what about the Cyclops killer? From 6 years ago.
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
I mean, if we are going to go the angle of she was just a witness, it could just be like locked away trauma or something.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Obviously, she did something. This girl's
Dreams
nuts.
are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
Oh, jeez.
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
But Ota,
You cannot decline, Date.
we kidnapped that guy. We took him out of the hospital. Meow. He has no rights. So get this.
Date, could we make a stop first?
In that timeline, he was E tier. No way. Oh yeah, I know. Too good to be true.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Got games on your phone? What year does this take place? She's probably playing what? Flappy Bird? We need a Noom. Oh, I didn't realize this was my... What are you doing here?
Tessa!
She texted him. Get out of here!
Oh, Ota!
I've had enough of this kid. I'm sick of him. Look at him giving me that look. You're not E tier in this timeline. You're F tier, I tell you what. We've never been on this side. Do we know this was Saint Sebastian? I mean, a man in his 30s brought a like 12-year-old girl here earlier. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one.
Oh yeah?
You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
And left her, yeah.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier.
Oh yeah?
She said she was going to Marbles, so... I got here just before you did.
Did she ask you to come?
Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
No, I didn't tell him to come.
Of course not. Yeah, keep looking at me like that guy.
He just showed up on his own.
Your mother.
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
She told you to watch the place? What?
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota.
Classic mama.
It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing, that you'd stay quiet no matter what.
The acquaintance is Kiryu.
What were you talking about?
Mom is helping with investments.
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
I forgot about this angle.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay?
I can feel it. His face is about to come off. He's about to morb.
But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
Who?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Who? I cannot believe this. I can't. Twice! We got caught by Ota in 2 separate timelines. I would have fallen for that. Somebody did last time. How did he get us? Did he do the same thing? Where the heck am I?
Where am I?
Oh, I don't like this. Oh.
It looks like you're awake now.
Did you just leave me? Well, I guess I was on the sofa, but like... we're just chilling here. Did you call anybody? We took down the Laser King, Date. The what? Sick of babysitting her. Why didn't you wake me?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Oh, mama.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days. It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course. Ota, the boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Oh, good for you. Safe mode? Well, that means you can't do all the cool stuff.
Date, the boss is
Oh,
calling.
what am I gonna say this time?
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Solik.
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
Oh, what's it gonna be this time?
I sent the address to
A
Ivan.
giraffe? Oh, okay.
Iris.
Some things are just destined to happen. Oh, this has to play out differently, though, or there's no different Somnium.
No, that's...
Hey guys, it's Telly.
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Koto
Same
District.
place?
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time.
It was a lot less suspenseful this time.
That's sick.
It's still a...
bastard.
What the heck? What if this time he does it?
Tessa!
Alright.
Hold on! I'll save you!
What if this time he gets Ota? Alright.
Ota!
Interesting. Okay.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
What if Mizuki was in the back seat? She was in the rearview mirror.
No, it can't be.
He did get Ota.
No.
Oh my god, he got him!
Stop!
Wow.
No!
Oh my god, we're gonna find dead Ota. Whoa. Ota? C tier? Come on up, bud. B tier. B tier.
Ota.
F tier. Oh. Ugh. Whiplash.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of torn on this one.
It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you?
Yeah, kinda.
Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you.
Thanks, boss. You always know what to say.
Am I right?
I was so owned. I was so owned. He's replaying it over and over. Oh my god. Oh.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
What?
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
I buy it.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions. Like killing Iris.
Such as?
Why are we in the interrogation room? Am I a suspect? Pause.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream.
I just tried to turn the viewpoint to see what he was looking at. I wonder if you could do that.
If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
Sure sounds like a lot of maybes all of a sudden by this. I don't know. This is very airtight.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Well, okay, hold on. In the first timeline we did, Sosajima had them like wrapped around his finger basically, so maybe she just has to shut up or something.
Shoko was married to Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch.
That's such a stretch.
They've been divorced for years.
That's such a stretch.
Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju. The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
Where did they get the kitchen knife in this timeline?
Oh, I know that.
Oh, yeah?
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
Shut up, boss.
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
Who's on the other side of this? Come on, tell me. Is it Pewter? You can tell me if it's Pewter. We can take him. Come on.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Is it Peter? Come on. We can take him.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, really.
I don't trust anybody. Tate has trust issues.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill
I trust
himself.
Mizuki, that's it.
Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
If Mizuki did it,
Ota knew Iris was
I'll never
kidnapped,
trust
So
again.
he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine, and then...
Nota.
Then, who is the culprit?
Oh, so Sejima.
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims, but Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So
He was
let's
just
focus on the 3
collateral.
other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
I mean, Renju.
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
That's a pretty easy connection.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh,
But it's a good starting point.
Monokuma!
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
There he is. It's gotta be Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
It can't be Mayumi, come on.
Mayumi had motive for killing
Gee.
Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her.
Shoko is the weirdest one of all of these.
And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
We have not yet, actually, I don't think.
Hitomi and Renju are
Hitomi is a
definitely
very
linked.
interesting character, too. I feel like she's probably more explored on the other path.
They were high school classmates,
Who knows?
and she did say that she
We don't
met
know a lot
Shoko
about her.
twice.
She's definitely very mysterious, though.
But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way, no matter what the circumstances were. It seems impossible to me.
Hey, everybody, give it up.
Renju, Shoko, and So.
Hey, there he is. He's looking a little grumpy today.
There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras.
I was killed earlier in the stream. I just wanted to watch. I didn't even get to see the Ota homie. Yeah, whatever, guy. Get out of here.
But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
I heard there was a Zero Escape reference. Yeah, whatever.
I know Renju and Shoko,
Me.
and I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Hey, thanks for having my back, Iba. If nobody got me, I know Iba Point got me. Iba Point.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Oh, yeah? Why didn't we think of Kamagi? Where to first? Do we get to see? Ugh. Oh my god, we gotta talk to the fan. Oh no! No! Oh! No! Let's get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way. To die. I can't do this. Oh. No. No. Oh my god, doing this right after her memory. Oh, I can't.
This is your fault. I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
We got a good track record going. Let's keep the streak alive, guys. That's the first path. This one was tougher. What do you mean? I think this is made more painful. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. Hey, nice flower.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Ooh.
Iris.
Iris. About Ota.
Ota was one of my students.
Oh.
I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Ota tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Hey, we dodged the bullet. Oh, never mind.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers.
Oh, cute.
Her hand was too small to hold mine. And it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent. Even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But... why?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
Huh?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
Prisoner 86. Isn't that an Overwatch? What? When did we hear about this? Was this kind of a throwaway? This was like briefly brought up, right? When we were, wasn't this when we were talking about the case or something?
No,
I don't remember at all, honestly.
We didn't talk.
We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuju Prison, in Tokyo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fuju.
Prison?
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
That wasn't in this timeline though, was it?
I'll be going now.
Oh,
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. trust me.
Oi. That sounds familiar. I don't think he made it up. We definitely got a phone call. I don't remember the exact details. No, that sounds... I'm pretty sure we saw this. Let's go check out... Let's go check in on Mizuki. What's up, champ? Oh, right. They were her friends. Oh, it never ends. It's tough being a parent. What is this song? He walks over to the trash can, like, steps on it and puts the bag of Wendy's in the trash. Hey, kiddo. Hey, a three-seater. If you had two friends to sit with, wait, that's not the right... Shoot. Look! Look! Want to listen to some tunes? Ota? Okay.
Mizuki must know.
She has been at the center of all of these. How is she okay?
About Iris and Ota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's.
Oh my god.
This morning, 2 of her best friends.
What did she do to deserve this?
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Absolutely.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You tell me if you need anything.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
There's gotta be somewhere that won't stab. There's gotta be somewhere. Pewter. Well, well, what do we have here? You have 5 minutes left in your therapy session, Mizuki. Now, Marble's gonna stab too. It's gonna stab Date. Just gonna think about how owned he was. He's just gonna look in the mirror and be like, oh yeah, me. Let's turn that frown upside down.
Are you okay, honey?
No.
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You could have prevented this.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner.
What?
He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
Huh?
Have you heard the rumor?
No. Oh.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies.
Moma is that boy's real father. I would quit.
They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
Yeah, you know a lot about the Yakuza, huh, Mama? How's Kiryu? How's the business?
I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you.
Oh, he's on the Majima story right now.
The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki.
She's
Now,
singer, Date.
back
She's
to-
singer.
Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki.
I forgot what he actually sounded like.
I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
What the heck does this have to do with Ota?
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits.
Oh, I guess where the diner is?
However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for $1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
Right, by the terrorist. The one who caused Radical 6, right?
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip. What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Come on, Mama, don't lose me here.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Uh-huh.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more.
Is this really a connection?
That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Mama, I thought this would be a little more concrete. Say goodbye.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very
Was
helpful.
Mama cooking?
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
That sounds pretty good, yeah. Alright, well, let's just finish up, I guess. And then we'll call it. Sorry, I've been pushing my block lately, sis. I apologize. I used to end at 10, didn't I? I get carried away with these. I did, yeah.
No, nothing so far.
Interesting.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
This place is so much more creepy now. And really, all that changed is this.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
For sick kicks.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Man, wouldn't their DNA be on the costume?
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect.
Unless
from
there's a
that.
second polar bear costume. Galaxy brain.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Oh, hold on, K-Man. Hold on.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died.
Oh.
Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
What, that there's no connection?
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional.
Yeah.
It has not been moved in some time. There are only a few.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Was there an X? Oh, don't show it again.
Time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Again? It's gonna show it. Oh my god. Unlikely to be a clue.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly.
Well, I think what they mean is they confirmed the time of death, and it lined up with the live stream.
We will not find anything
So it
of
was
importance
definitely
here.
live.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
What?
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Peter?
Huh?
Oh, they said the stream confirmed? Yeah, that is weird.
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Here we go. Here's our stinger. Does that say Ota in the back? Oh. Does that say not Ota? Move your head again. Is this subliminal messaging? Now it says Yo Ota. Not Ota. Oh. Okay, it says yacht. Now it says Yo Ota.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
This is sus.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there.
Oh.
I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Oh.
So, I decided to meet you here.
Yo, it's me, Ota.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Because it was me.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Peter, did we find out who was in the locker? Concentrate, Mr. Date.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
Oh ho ho.
More than one?
Oh ho ho.
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Oh, we know about this guy. Wasn't he raw? Oh no, this guy sucks. Ugh.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Oh yeah? Oh, organ trading.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss. That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you. He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Yeah.
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
12 seems like a number in this game.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Alright, give us the name.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuju prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89?
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Huh. I mean, I thought that was going to be a good stopping point. I think I'm going to stop here. Unless it's like last week where you think there's a stinger right here. I think I'm going to stop here. I also don't want to ask for a stinger because then it doesn't become a stinger. Interesting. Well, I have my theories, but... There's 5 characters we haven't met. Interesting. This was a good session. This might be my favorite one. Yeah, that was packed. Lots to think about. Lot to chew on. Surprised I didn't fall apart during that. Surprised I'm still in one piece after all that. We were so pun-pilled today for no good reason. Hey, so Tsushima. To a real one. Alright guys, I'll see you Friday for some Yakuza. The Yush. Have a good evening, and a good night, and a good week.